It's me, Kinghuman. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Handheld video, crappy iPhone. Yeah, okay, shut up. I don't want to hear it, but I have to make this video because it's important. Now, first of all, I gotta say, this isn't the video I promised you guys a couple of days ago when I promised to make a video about the thing. Actually, it was about the secondary thing, not the primary thing. I made the primary thing video a couple of days ago, but this isn't that video about the thing on the thing. This secondary thing video is gonna come in a couple of days, but it's a video about the primary thing and how to make money on the back end of the primary thing. But this thing makes bank each and every month on autopilot. I'll prove it to you. I'll show you the proof. But that doesn't matter because this isn't that video. So shut up. I'll make that video in a couple of days. Stop bugging me. Okay, here's what's doing. I had to shoot this video because everybody's going mental over this whole NFL taking a knee thing. So I got to remind you guys about a couple of things. I got to get you guys to open your mind and think like a rational human instead of a programmed sheeple that you are. Let's face it. And I got to be the one to bring you back to reality because nobody else is doing it. The media isn't doing it. Nobody else out there is saying this. Here's what's doing. First of all, the NFL players taking a knee during the national anthem is perfectly fine. You need to unclench your pucker butt about this. Why? Because they're within their rights. It's called freedom of speech. They can express themselves however they want as long as they're within their rights and within the law. So, yeah, you have the same freedom of speech to say how much you don't like it. I get that. But that's not my point. My point is, you need to understand that this should not be upsetting you because freedom of speech is absolute. You either believe in it or you believe in censorship. The test of freedom of speech is when it protects unpopular speech. So if you're all upset because these guys are expressing themselves and using their freedom of speech to do it, you need to get over yourself. You got that? It's freedom of speech. That's simple. You either believe in it or you don't. Now, I heard a famous radio guy. He got on the radio, and this was a typical rationalization that every programmed mental midget has out there. He goes, I believe in freedom of speech and all, and a person's right to express themselves, but, and here comes the but part, right? Here's the exception to the rule. But I don't want to see that during my football game. I don't want them to have their rights during football. I want to be able to watch what I want to watch, and I want them to behave in a certain way. Seriously? Seriously, you're that messed up in the head? You know, oh, I believe in freedom of speech until it crosses the line and does something that I don't want to see or hear. I had another guy tell me, you know, he saw some people burning the flag on YouTube or whatever, and he was all enraged and, oh, we should throw them in jail. It's so disrespectful. It's freedom of speech. Again, the test of freedom of speech is when it protects unpopular speech. Just because you don't agree with what these people are saying doesn't mean you have the right to take away their ability to say it. You don't have to agree with what they're saying. Nobody is saying that. But you must agree with their right to be able to say it. In the same way, I agree with your right to be able to make idiotic comments down there telling me how wrong I am. You're wrong, but I definitely agree with your right to say I'm wrong. And show everybody else what an idiot you are. Go ahead, make the comment. I love it. Freaking idiots. but I like football. Yeah, I know you like football. Freaking idiots. Mental midgets. I can't stand it. The second thing I want to say about this whole issue is, if you're all upset because these players are taking a knee, you're an idiot because you've invested your emotional well-being into a total stranger and how they behave. Why? Because they throw a football well, or they play football great, or whatever. Still sick. Still dying to death. And that's imbecilic. If you have invested your emotional well-being into somebody because of how they play a game or because you see them on TV, it's misplaced hero worship. You're an imbecile. Easily monetized and manipulated by these billionaires that own this game. Total sheeple. I don't have time to get further into it in this video and prove what an idiot you are, but you're an idiot. Here's the thing that really, here's one illustration that I can put out there that might get through to you. I know guys out there, and you might be one of them, that know the statistics down to the nth degree of every player on a team. They know everything about the players' personal lives. They know all the scoop. They know all they know everything about these players, right? Everything. They don't know the name of their kids' teachers. The same people don't know what their kids are being taught in school. They don't know what books their kids are being asked to read in school. They don't know what subjects their kids are taking in school. They don't know the names of their kids' friends. They don't know their kids' friends at all. How messed up is that? How stupid do you have to be to take a good chunk of your emotional well-being and invest it into a total stranger? Remember, this person doesn't know you from Adam, and you don't know him. He plays a game on TV. And you've got more emotional investment in this stranger than your own kids. How messed up is that? If that doesn't convince you how wrong you are, I can't help you. I cannot bring you to a state of enlightenment no matter how much I yell at you, no matter how much I point it out to you, no matter how much I try to wake you up and pull you out of the matrix. It's not going to happen. You're in total denial, and you're always going to be in total denial. You're going to be totally defensive. I like my football. Good for you. Freaking idiots. I can't stand this. You know, I'm all for fun and games and all that. But if you're a fan, the word fan comes from fanatic. Look that up and see what it means. Fanatic. You are fanatical. It's an irrational mindset. All right, I can't get into this any further. I'm gonna really have a severe stroke, and that'll be the end of Kinghuman, which I'm sure a lot of you guys would love to see on camera. Maybe it's gonna happen one of these days. And I know some of you guys are poking me with a stick to try and make it happen so that you can say, you were the guy who brought up that topic that made Kinghuman have a stroke on camera. Who's going to win that one? I think there's a line on it in Vegas, but I can't swear to it. All right, go away. You bother me. Donate a few bucks to help a sick kid at St. Jude's Research Hospital for Kids. What could be better? Punks.